Hey there, Virgo. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to your May 9th weekly tarot reading, your general reading. We're going to be looking at a couple oracle cards here. Start you off here. Got the hits and the burps all of a sudden. But we're going to be looking at your couple oracle cards here, and then we're going to look at your past, your present, and your future as well. Hopefully everything will be resonating right along with you here. If it does resonate, that's awesome. That's great. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's just not part of your message. It just isn't your message. So don't worry about it. Don't take any of that stuff that ain't resonating with you. But if it does, best ways to let me know. Leave a like down below and leave a comment as well. Best ways to let me know that it did click with you here. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoy. Hope you want to subscribe and stick around. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Hopefully everything's been going good since I last saw you here. So let's get us going. Let's get this going here with you, Virgo. We got the White Raven Spirit and the Turtle Spirit saying, trust in the magic and slow and steady wins the race. That was the tortoise, not the turtle. But I digress. The White Raven Spirit saying, trust in the magic, just trust that things are going in the right way. I like that this pairing with the Turtle Spirit has come up with the slow and steady wins the race as well, where it's just really saying, like, you got to trust that you're on the right path. It may take a lot longer, or it may take a long time to get to where you want to be than it did for somebody else, or it has for other people in your life, where you feel like it should be taking, but you're on the right path, right? Just got to trust that that is where you're supposed to be here. So without further ado, we got your present, or your past energy. Holy jumpins. We got your past energy here. We got the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Zoldo. Big time energy here in your past, for sure. It feels like with this, the Emperor, you've been taking charge recently. You've been in a really good, strong position, confident position, mature here for sure. Maybe you recently got promoted to where you're in charge of some people at your job, or perhaps just saying here as well with the Emperor that you've just kind of taken charge of your life in general. You're being more responsible, trying to be ready for as much as you can be, trying to make sure you're coming at life with like a nice balanced energy, a nice even energy here, which is nice with the Wheel of Fortune here as well. Maybe your luck's been churning, you're starting to work into a better position here. And with the World, where you've got goals, I feel like you got goals set on something big here in your life with that World there, because it really tells us that the World is this huge completion. It's this huge culmination of something. It's something big you're working towards here for sure. And again, I just feel like it's taking a lot of time here, right? I feel like that Wheel of Fortune, that wheel might be just kind of churning a lot slower than you want it to here at this time. So let's get some clarifiers going. Let's start with the Emperor. Clarify that. Emperor too, as well as Aries cards, so you may have Aries in your chart. If you have Aries in your chart, it's a nice little bonus. It means you're coming in strong. So I love to see that. So let's clarify that Emperor. What do we got? Got the Three of Wands here. So Three of Wands saying there's no such thing as a perfect moment. So it's not things aren't gonna be coming at you here with real like serendipitous, like movie magic kind of moment here. But I feel like you realize that, and you're kind of taking a more mature response and being like, no, I gotta seize things now. I gotta carpe diem. I gotta seize the day, right? Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. What do we got for it? Oh, got some cards flipping. Too many cards, of course, but lots of messages, I guess. The deck is talkative today. Got the Four of Swords here clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely working on something by yourself perhaps here. You've been taking a lot of responsibilities at this time, or you feel like you kind of have been working on your own really hard here for something. Or maybe you feel like you're the only one that kind of is seeing this. Like you're not getting the celebrations with others. Maybe this is a thing where you're working with like a group, or there's a few people in your life that you've been working with here, and it feels like you're not having the same success they are, and that can kind of take away from things here. We got the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck too, so you might be feeling quite a bit of stress and burdens from this, right? That things just aren't working out, right? You're just kind of being held back almost. Let's clarify the World here as well, see what's going on. What do we have? Got the Hanged Man here, so yeah, it can feel like you're stagnating. You're not moving towards your goals here at this time the way you'd like to be. But it's also offering you up a new perspective as well here. if you're not moving the way you want. Like, it's just kind of feels like you're kind of suspended at this time, but it might be because you need to learn something. You need to learn a lesson. You need to learn the trust in spirit maybe at this time. So in your present energy, we got the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, and Strength here. Strength is Leo's card, so again, nice little bonus if you have Leo in your chart here. Lots of fire here with Aries and Leo both popping up into your reading here, but with the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Strength card here, Two of Cups can represent a balancing of energies here, a balancing out of things. Maybe this is kind of you balancing out that kind of trust we've been talking about, that the trust in the magic, trust in spirit, trust that you're on the right path here. Could also be saying that you need it. There's a choice coming to you here soon. Some sort of decision you're going to have to make here regarding something. Or potentially this is something to do with love as well. You could be encountering a relationship here presently or here soon. Or it could be just kind of finding someone in your life who really wants to stick around. Like somebody like a best friend type of person here, which is lovely as well. With the Six of Swords and Strength on top of this, Six of Swords really saying like we're trying to move into a better picture. I feel like you are starting to slowly trust in spirit, trust in the magic, trust that you're on the right path, trust the process as well here. I feel like that's you're starting to open up here, and with Strength, it's saying that like, you know, you should rely on your strengths more. You have the willpower to make it through this for sure. Like absolutely, with Strength here, you got it in you. Like you taming a lion, like whatever. That's no big deal. You got the patience, you got the power, you got the persistence to make it through this. I just feel like you need to focus on your strengths. So focus on being the best you can be when like the opportunities start coming for you here, right? Just make sure you're ready for them, right? So let's get some clarifiers going here. Let's clarify this Two of Cups, see what this is all about, right? So we got quite a bit of messages going on there with the Two of Cups. But what is the one clarifier we got for you? You got the Ace of Wands here, so yeah, you have to make a choice and start up something new perhaps, or really just go for something. Like there's going to be a decision here, like, do I do this? Do I not do this? Right? And it's going to be said like, let's go for it. Like you really got to go for this. Maybe this is talking about that trust. Maybe just putting your faith in the universe here is like really saying like, yeah, like go for it. Let's the thumbs up. Like, let's do this, right? Let's clarify the Six of Swords. What do we got for the Six of Swords? We got the Four of Wands here, so definitely future happiness for sure with the Four of Wands. It can talk about being, you know, a portal to the future, a portal to happiness. That's where you're trying to head towards. Could be marriage as well if you're looking for love too, so that's always very nice. And the Four of Wands as well is just a card that can represent, you know, the future. Like, you know, you're heading towards the future with that Six of Swords as well. You're heading towards calm waters. You're heading towards future happiness, future calmness, future stability, right? And clarifying Strength as well. We have the Eight of Wands here. So I feel like once you start putting your trust in this, start putting your faith into this, and start focusing on your strengths and focusing on you and focusing on, you know, being prepared, things are going to be moving along much more quickly for you. Much quickly? I don't know if that's a proper sentence. But moving along into your future here with Judgment, the Devil, and the Sad Squirrel here. With Judgment, Judgment talks about commitment or revival as well. So really, I feel like this is going to be kind of things that are going to be brought back to life here for you. You can see with Judgment, there's all these skeletons. They're kind of being resurrected here. So I feel like your forward-moving progress is going to be resurrected here once you start putting trust in, you know, spirit, the process, all that stuff. With the Devil here as well, just saying, don't feel like you got to be chained to like you have to like one ideology or one type of thing or one type of idea or one process or anything like that. The Devil talks about, you know, not being chained to things, taking the chains off, being free, trying to take off those restrictions, right? It can also be a card of addictions and things like that. So it could be saying like, maybe this is what this is for you. Maybe you're trying to quit smoking or drinking or something like that here, and maybe that's what's saying is like you're going to be able to kind of revitalize your life because you kick a bad habit like this. So I love that. And with the Sad Squirrel here, don't let things get you down. Don't be, you know, kind of that person who's a grump, you know, like you may feel like being that kind of person, especially for those of you who are trying to kick a habit here too, because, you know, people can get like that. But try to do your best. Don't be a spoil sport. Don't be like kind of like stay away, back off, that kind of a person. Be open and receptive here. So let's get some clarifiers going here and see what we got. Let's clarify Judgment. We'll take that, I guess. Judgment is clarified by the Tower. So yeah, the significant change is coming for you. Well, that's really nice too with the Tower, because the Tower talks about the Tower crumbling and then being rebuilt. Right, and that's what Judgment can be as well, is like the rebirth of something. So it's like this is the old tower, but we're building it up a new tower, and we're building it up better, right? We're reviving the same idea, but we're making it better here. Let's clarify the Devil as well. What do we have? Clarifying the Devil. We got Strength again here. So yeah, you can take these chains off. You can get out of this situation, whatever it is that might be holding you back, and use strength. Use your strength. Use your willpower to get through this. No problem. You have it in you. I believe in you, Virgo. You can do this. And clarifying the Sad Squirrel, we have the Star, which is awesome. Star is Aquarius' card, of course, so you may have Aquarius in your chart. Nice little bonus if you do. But it clarifying the Sad Squirrel is really telling us that you're heading towards your wishes coming true. You're heading towards sort of a rebirth here, right? You're heading towards a glow up, right? The Star talks about revitalizations for you here. So I feel like you're heading towards glow up. You're heading towards all your wishes. Oh, I got the hiccups. Heading towards all your wishes coming true here in the future, because you're going to be relying on your strengths, making this change, revitalizing yourself here. I feel like that's going to be big week, big, you know, future here for you, Virgo. So hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you. If you want to help out the channel, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to stick around. And of course, you can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one and see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you, Virgo, in the next video.